Right now at 10, a travel alert for lacrosse drivers. The best ways to get around town when state track is here. And making every cast count. How a lacrosse man is reeling in money for Coulee Region youth. Plus, which Oktoberfest button design won this year's contest. Coming up.
Watching WKBT Lacrosse, this is News 8 Now at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 10. I'm Emily Brown. Ken is off tonight. State track championships are coming to UWL this weekend with a major economic boost. The university expects the WIAA meet to bring 20,000 people to the area. The tournament could bring in nearly $4 million for the community. UWL says it's excited to welcome coaches, athletes, spectators, and volunteers from across Wisconsin.
We're seeing a ton of traffic to obviously all the hotels within our region as well as beyond to Winona and Tacoma and Black River Falls and really beyond, as well as to the restaurants.
The championships run Friday and Saturday at Roger Herring Stadium. And all those extra travelers could slow down your commute. To help traffic flow, the university suggests visitors from the east or west take I-90 to Highway 53. Those from the north use Highway 35, and southbound visitors should take Main Street to West Avenue. Well, a lovely night tonight for moon tunes and baseball games and anything outdoors pretty much. It was a lovely night for it, Greg.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to see too many great nights going ahead, but all in all, actually, the nights, at least tomorrow night, doesn't look too bad. But we do have showers coming in late tonight and tomorrow. More opportunities this weekend. It'll probably be more Saturday night into Sunday. And the bigger story will be the cooler conditions, too. Now, this is radar right now, and a lot of this is not reaching the ground. There's your precipitation for the last 6 hours from Mason City, only 300. So this is going to struggle to reach the ground for a one time, and a lot of this is just going to be cloud cover for the time being. Maybe a few sprinkles later on, but I think most of the area, especially east of the river, will stay dry. Eventually, as we get closer to the morning commute, this will probably start reaching the ground, but very light precipitation amounts you saw in Mason City, only getting like 100 every 3 to 4 hours. That's what you expect to the morning commute. Some precipitation, but not a lot. Chances are fairly low, but still we'll have chances going on throughout the morning, getting back up to about 68 at noon for La Crosse. Start dwindling those chances in the afternoon. Eau Claire, similar. They'll see a little uptick in it, probably about 8 to 10 a.m., and then they'll start seeing it tail off a little bit, getting only up to 66, so that'll be the big story, too, is the cooler temperatures. Later on, we'll track out the storms that'll be coming out potentially for Saturday night and Sunday, along with when we might see the mid-80s come back in the picture a bit later in the broadcast.
I like the sound of that. Thank you, Greg. It was sentencing day for the Fountain City man who hid his wife's body for 6 weeks. Arthur McMullen received a sentence of 225 days in jail with credit for time served. The judge found him not guilty on hiding a corpse charge by reason of mental defect. In October, authorities discovered his wife along with 70 neglected animals in his home. A conference is set for June 25th to review his mental health evaluation. He remains in custody. 2 men are in custody tied to an ATM skimming scams. Police say Florin Balin and Bogdan Arde placed skimmers at Quick Trips in the Dells, Lake Delton, and West Baraboo. The devices steal information when customers swipe their cards. Police urge anyone who used the ATMs to contact their bank to check for suspicious activity. The DNR is investigating a bridge fire in Trempealeau County. It burned down the 68-year-old Tank Creek Bridge on Great River State Trail. No one was hurt, but the bridge was a total loss. If you have any information, call 1-800-847-9367. Forks and Corks held a one-of-a-kind blend of fine dining, storytelling, and community support event today. It happened at the Waterfront Cargill Room. They helped support scholarships for area students while offering silent and live auctions.
We're giving 14 scholarships this year at $1,000 apiece to area high schools and the Miss Lacrosse Oktoberfest. Next year, actually, because of these fundraisers, we're going to add one more high school into the mix. And then it's also being able to help out with other projects that can do good for the La Crosse area, or I really should say the Coulee region.
The event wrapped up at 8 p.m. The 2025 Oktoberfest button design is unveiled. Each year, Oktoberfest conducts a design contest for the button that symbolizes festivities for the coming year. The Oktoberfest board president revealed the design and the creator of the button selected this year.
When I got the email that I had won, I did have a little brief moment of panic. It's a great honor, especially like seeing all of the entire lineup of historical buttons. Like having this one join the group means a lot to me.
Whitaker said he's heard a lot about Oktoberfest and is looking forward to joining the celebration this year. Well, the DNR is waiving state park fees this weekend. It's all part of the yearly Free Fun Weekend. Admission fees, fishing licenses, and trail passes will all be waived. You can find a full events calendar on the DNR's website at dnr.wisconsin.gov/events. Well, Moontoons celebrated the start of their 14th season at Riverside Park in La Crosse. People gathered with their lawn chairs, beverages, and snacks to hear music from local musicians for free. Moontoons takes place Thursday evenings throughout the summer.
So it's a great family night outing. If you're a biker, you bike down, park your bike, walk around, and just enjoy the music and the evening. I mean, what kind of night is this? Isn't it awesome?
It sure was. The concerts are from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. Thursday nights. La Crosse area kids will have access to free meals over the summer. It's through a program at Amplify Health by Gunderson. It starts Monday and runs through August 20th. The free meals will be at the cafeteria at 1900 South Avenue to anyone 18 and under. Meal times are 6:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. A La Crosse man is making a difference with his love for fishing. Each year, Al Lewis goes muskie fishing on Lake Vermilion. But there's a catch. People pledge a donation for every fish caught. The money raised goes towards children in the Coulee region.
Quite a few people laughed when we started. They said, nobody's going to give you money to fish. And I thought, well, we can try. And it just kind of blew up. I mean, you know, Rotary's a great organization, and, you know, the money goes to great causes.
Over 6 years, Al's Challenge has raised nearly $1 million. This year's fundraiser will benefit Big Brothers Big Sisters, Grow La Crosse, and the La Crosse Community Theater. Viterbo University welcomes scholars from across the country today for a major Franciscan symposium. The Association of Franciscan Colleges and Universities Symposium brings 180 participants from 22 universities to La Crosse. The 4-day event focuses on the 800th anniversary of St. Francis of Assisi, Canticle of the Creatures, and explores topics like environmental stewardship and peacemaking.
In addition, we have over 40 different individual presentations that participants can go and listen to an expert on and just generate conversation and dialogue around some really important topics.
Officials say the symposium is an economic driver for local tourism, with participants representing 16 states. One of America's favorite sweet treats gets its own day twice a year. The first National Donut Day of the year is tomorrow. This one honors the Salvation Army women who served the pastry to soldiers during World War I. It's obvious how to celebrate. Enjoy some donuts. Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, Linda's Bakery is coming on for Foodie Friday to talk about how they're giving back for each donut sold. Still to come, a widening rift between Trump and Elon Musk, the latest on the fallout over his spending bill. And the man accused of throwing Molotov cocktails at people outside of a Colorado mall appeared in court this afternoon. The latest on his charges when we come back.
When you're looking for new appliances, Menards is the place to shop. You'll find a great selection ready to take home today. Save over $600 on this Maytag washer and dryer pair after sale price and 11% rebate. Countertops are the center of the home, and Menards carries a great selection. From elegant to everyday options. Durable, low maintenance, and easy to clean. Get quartz countertops starting at $39.95 per square foot after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Air conditioning stopped working? Tired of finding ways to stay cool? Don't sweat it. Give G&T Heating and Air Conditioning a call. They'll have you feeling cool as a cucumber without having to resort to well, alternative methods.
Called GNT.
For the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
All the financial benefits are awesome. And then on top of that, it's green energy.
We have project managers that will walk you through the process, keep you informed along the way, and make sure that the communication is the best that it can be.
The 30% solar tax credit could end in 2025. If you want to install solar on your residential or commercial property and receive this tax credit, call 608-780-2347 to get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy today.
The suspect in the Colorado attack on a group advocating for Israeli hostages in Gaza faces 62 attempted first-degree murder charges. Mohammed Solomon appeared in court in Boulder, Colorado this afternoon to hear the state charges he's facing, which also include explosives crimes, cruelty to animals, and assault. Now, if convicted of all the charges, he could face a sentence of more than 600 years in prison.
I am absolutely committed to making sure the defendant's fully prosecuted. So obviously making sure he remains in the country is a top priority so that he can be fully prosecuted and held fully responsible.
Police say Solomon threw 2 flaming Molotov cocktails toward a group marching at Boulder's Pearl Street Mall. Authorities say Solomon told them he wanted to kill all Zionist people. President Trump and his former advisor Elon Musk got into a heated battle on social media Thursday. The very public dust-up follows days of Musk's criticism of the president's signature tax and spending bill. CBS News correspondent Erica Brown has more from the White House.
President Trump and Elon Musk fought a war of words on social media Thursday after Musk sharpened his criticism of Trump's budget bill. On his Truth Social site, the president said Musk had gone crazy and threatened to cancel the billionaire's government contracts. On X, Musk said his SpaceX company would immediately begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft used to transport astronauts to the International Space Station. Earlier at the White House, Trump was asked about Musk's recent criticism of the spending package.
I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate because that's billions and billions of dollars.
Musk responded saying false. This bill was never shown to me even once. Musk is pushing for lawmakers to kill the spending package he says will increase the deficit, and a projection from the Congressional Budget Office estimates tax cuts and spending in the bill will add more than $2 trillion to the deficit. During the back and forth, Musk in one post wrote, "Such ingratitude," and claimed without him, Trump would have lost the election. President Trump also held a high-stakes phone call with China's President Xi Jinping amid their ongoing trade war.
We had a very good talk, and we've straightened out any complexity. It's very complex stuff.
The president said the two leaders agreed to resume trade talks that have recently stalled. Erica Brown at CBS News, the White House.
President Trump's massive military parade will cause delays for some airline passengers. Ronald Reagan Washington National Airport says the event will include a military flyover, which will impact airline traffic. The parade is set for the evening of June 14th. The FAA has said it will issue temporary flight restrictions for the Washington, D.C. area during the celebration. Well, we'll have more news ahead, but first,
yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the 80-degree weather we had today because we're not likely to see that until middle of next week as we extended cool period. So we'll break down what the temperatures look like and the precipitation chances through that period. That all coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
Get a sleep like no other on a handmade mattress from Heirloom at Home Sleep Express. Plus, pay no interest for 5 years and get free white glove delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. Heirloom mattresses at Home Sleep Express.
At Taco John's, we serve a higher standard of flavor with grilled chicken, creamy fiesta sauce, and always hot potato olays. That's what we call West-Mex. Try our freshest lineup yet with a new Fiesta menu only at Taco John's.
Here at Schneider Heating, we have a huge emphasis on culture, getting along, working together. We follow through on our promises.
and we get the job done.
We will do what we need to do to ensure that you are safe, comfortable, and happy.
We have a lot of veteran installers who really care and even more put their mind at ease by installing Carrier equipment.
We're not just putting in a furnace. You know, you're hiring the whole company. You're hiring our service department, our install department. Just a ton of experience. We're very helpful.
Here's to the Farm and Fleet dads, the ones who take pride in a job well done, the ones who make the most of every moment and still take the time to pass it on. At Blaine's, we're here to make this Father's Day special with gifts for one-of-a-kind dads at prices that'll make them proud. Like men's work and sport pocket tees, $10.99. Get a free trimmer attachment when you buy one of these Milwaukee outdoor power tools. Plus, Blaine's gift cards are always perfect gifts. Find the value you need to make this Father's Day special. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
It's Hy-Vee's 3-day meat sale this Friday through Sunday. Get our special recipe brats, 8 for just $10. Pork chops, just 99 cents. Table Makers chicken breasts, just $1.99 a pound. George's chicken leg quarters, just 59 cents a pound. Whole boneless pork loin, just $1.88 a pound. Plus, save on bacon, ribs, chicken grillers, and more. Save in-store and online. Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
When Arby's says euros, you say 2 for $7. Euros. 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 Louder. Arby's. We have the meat.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get 15% off area rug sale prices. Discover stunning patterns, vibrant colors, and sizes to fit every space, with experts in every showroom to help you find your perfect rug. Don't miss 15% off area rugs going on now at Homeworld Rugs.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Hawaii's legendary Kilauea volcano erupted for the 24th time. It has been spewing lava plumes 1,000 feet into the air off and on since Wednesday night. The volcano is located on the southeastern side of the island of Hawaii. Hawaiian authorities say no homes are currently threatened. Well, we've got a lot of activity going on this weekend with the track and field meet. Let's check in with Greg to see how the forecast is going to look for that.
Well, certainly if you like cooler conditions, the temperatures in the 70s, even 60s, you're going to like this weekend. Unfortunately, it does come with rain and clouds and not a lot of sunshine, too. We also are going to contend with still with that haze. That surface-based smoke is still out there, although a thicker portion of it's to the southeast. You can see overall it's going to remain. We might see a little bit of improvement on Friday and Saturday with some shower activity, but we also might see more of a batch come back in with the cold front that comes Sunday too. So we're not going to get it. You can start seeing being pulled back up Saturday. So we're not going to see really good visibility quite yet, but not going to see any air quality issues either. So the showers and cooler conditions for Friday, light showers, not all day type rain. Rain is expected. Amounts will be very light, and I'll show you that in a second. Continue cool on Saturday. Cloud cover will persist. We still have another shot for afternoon showers. That activity will probably be less than what we see on Friday. The bigger threat, and probably likely where you're going to see the more significant rainfall, is late Saturday night through Sunday morning with a cold front and a line of showers and thunderstorms with some additional showers potentially Sunday afternoon. Not expecting severe right now at the moment. A lot of this activity over to West Rochester is probably not reaching the ground. It's going to take some time to moisten up the lower levels of the atmosphere. So eventually, as we get closer to 3 to 4, a lot of this will start to reach the ground as sprinkles, maybe some light rain. Expect that through the morning commute, but it's not going to be a steady light rain. Off and on throughout the area. As you notice, most of it is staying north of I-90. I think we'll see more of south of that. Might see a little bit activity in the afternoon, but all in all, they'll probably likely remain dry. You can see down in the afternoon time frame, a few showers may persist in some areas, but the activity is not going to be that widespread. And even through Friday evening, it looks like most of the activities, once we get to Friday 7, 8 p.m., should be dry, and we'll have actually partly cloudy skies and not a bad Friday night really going on. The next chance of rain is really Saturday afternoon with another little disturbance that comes through. You'll see a little bit of shower activity right there come through on Saturday. Isolated coverage at best, but there is that chance. We'll have some clearing briefly Saturday before here comes this cold front coming through. You can see a line of showers and thunderstorms. Really it's kind of delayed a little bit. So I thought maybe 5 a.m. Now it's more like 7 a.m. It's going to be coming through. You'll see that line quickly come through, probably weakened. It's not going to be expected severe. And then we might see a little bit more development for eastern areas Sunday afternoon. Meanwhile, we'll have some sun Sunday afternoon, but that means we might see more showers in the afternoon. So the wettest period right now is really Sunday morning. That's an opportunity where we could see maybe some additional rainfall. You can see there's your Friday precip, not a lot, maybe a tenth, maybe a quarter if you're lucky. It's really coming with that line right there coming through. You can see some spots pick up maybe a ½ inch if you get a thunderstorm. Otherwise, it'd be a quarter of an inch of rain in really a short amount of time. So that's the rainfall we're expecting. For temperatures tomorrow, there's your temperatures, mid-70s, upper 60s, so it's a drop, and it will be cool. Not too bad if you go further down to Prairie du Chien, well, about a couple degree drop, but not as much as you go to Rusk County. And then Saturday, pretty much similar to Friday. In some areas, other areas may see a degree or two drop. A lot of cloud cover, and that shower chance is really kind of in the afternoon. Otherwise, you see Monday following that front, we're going to be kind of chilly almost in the 60s to near 70 shower chance. And then there's your mid-80s, as I mentioned earlier. That will be coming back potentially by the middle or the end of next week with maybe more thunderstorms coming. So it's definitely a cool stretch. And we'll have some showers here and there, but not a lot of significant rainfall, just some periods of it.
Yeah, definitely won't be putting those light jackets away
Yes,
anytime yet for me. Okay, thank you, Greg. Coming up next in sports, no shortage of action on the eve of state track. Area baseball teams looking for a regional championship, while softball squads hope to punch their ticket to Madison. Jacob is up next.
It's an easy puzzle to solve. The one app your phone can't live without. Bringing you local news, sports, streaming video, and a lot more. The News 8 Now app. Get it today. Oh, and good job on the puzzle.
For over 25 years, Window World's provided quality products for homeowners around the country, including windows and doors. Every window we sell is custom made for optimal energy efficiency and superior durability. Plus, a vinyl finish means they'll never need painting. Just like our windows, entry doors from Window World are made to last, featuring a durable fiberglass construction that provides up to 4 times the insulation value of wood. When it comes time for new windows or doors, trust America's exterior remodeler. Trust Window World.
A John Deere 3 Series tractor lets you tackle those bigger jobs with simple, intuitive controls that put the power in your hands and quick connect solutions to swap implements quickly with ease. From rotary cutter to rotary tiller to front loader. Take on all your property's biggest challenges. You just have to get in the seat.
Visit Tractor Central, take a seat, and see for yourself why nothing runs like a Deere. Start now at TractorCentral.com.
If your home is looking drab, trade it in. Trade it in. The furniture's old and yucky, trade it in. Trade it in. If you're seeking a solution, then King's your resolution. If you're tired of your look, then trade it in. Trade it in.
At King's Trade-In Sale, trade in your old recliner for $50 towards a new one. Trade in your old sofa for $100. Trade in your old mattress for $75. Plus, get free delivery and 12 months no-interest payments at the King Furniture Trade-In Sale.
Trade it in.
Your Touchstone Energy Cooperative knows safety is the backbone of reliability. To deliver the power you need means doing things right, so we can continue to provide reliable energy and peace of mind. Because safety runs through everything we do. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information. Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, before state track here in La Crosse takes center stage tomorrow and Saturday, we've got some hardware up for grabs on the diamond. Regionals for area baseball squads, while a few softball teams looking to punch their ticket to state next week. It was a battle in the circle in West Salem as the Panthers hosting Jefferson. Let's go to the top of the third. No runs, but check out the grab off the bunt by Josie Brudos. Snags it out of thin air for the out. But it was that kind of night for the hitters. Strikeout after strikeout for both squads. squads. That was until the top of the 6th. The pitcher for Jefferson, Ashlyn Enke, would nail one out to right field. Miranda Frank would score, as well as Braylee Mengel due to an interference call. Then Chloe Smith gets one down in the outfield as Amelia Roll would score. The Eagles would go up 6-0 in the final inning, and Jefferson goes on to punch their ticket to state next week in Madison. Over in Necedah, Melrose Mindoro taking on Pacelli in the D4 sectional final. Cardinals are the real deal. First inning, Amelia Martini at the plate. She smokes this pitch out to left field. That's off the wall for a stand-up double. Pacelli would lead by 4 after 2 innings. Later, Mustangs coming up clutch. Cardinal offense with a pop-up in foul territory. How about Madeline Francron reaching over the fence to take it away? But the Melmin Bats could not find their groove today. Peyton Mansell finishing with 13 strikeouts, giving up just 2 hits as Pacelli pulls away for the win. 11-0 the final. Mustangs fall 1 game short of state. Ithaca looking to punch their ticket to state as they are facing Columbus Catholic. Top of the first, the Dons, Akusa Yaboa with the chopper that gets past third base. Columbus Catholic up 1-0. Same score, bottom 2, Ithaca's Maylee Plumer with a hit over the right fielder. We are tied at 1. Later that inning, the Bulldogs' Jaden Bolin with an infield hit. That will bring another runner across. Purple lead 2-1. Top 3, 1 run in. Columbus Catholic sends the pitch out to left field. Dons back up 1. This was a back-and-forth battle. Haley Newkirk with a hit to shallow left. And just like that, we're all tied up. Then Ithaca's Alyssa Mueller bloops one into left center. Bulldogs bring one across. They go up by 1. Then Ariana Lois adding on a hit to left brings another in. Bulldogs lead 5-3. Then still in the 4th, they're up by 3 now. J.C. Maxwell with a hit to shallow center. That brings 2 more across as Ithaca extends their lead. Bulldogs are celebrating a historic 10-4 win on a historic day for the team.
I think it was destiny because 11 years ago they played this day, sectional finals, and they went to state. So I think it was pretty cool that same day.
Ithaca will play in the semifinals a week from today at Goodman Diamond on the campus of UW-Madison. On the baseball diamond, the Holman Vikings looking for a regional title. First inning, the Wolves drawing first blood. It's a chance for the home side to turn 2 and end the threat, but the throw off the mark and the visitors would take a 1-0 lead. Bottom half of the frame, the Vikes answer. Abe Henderson shoots one back up the middle, and Jude Anderson wheels it around third to knot things up at 1. And from there, neither side really given up an inch. Defense was strong for Holman. Brennan Metzler with a nice play right there, and Aaron Plozet was fantastic on the mound, only allowing 4 hits. And a clutch hit by Abe Henderson was the difference as the Vikings win, and they'll take on top-seeded Sun Prairie East in the sectional semis on Tuesday. And Aquinas is also headed to sectionals on Tuesday as they run Rural Somerset in 6 innings. Blue Goals led 9-1 after 3 and cruise to another regional championship. They'll face Prescott on Tuesday in Merrill at 1 o'clock. West Salem opening up playoffs, taking on Spooner Shell Lake in some girls soccer action. Early in this one, Brinley Kelly passing it to Emily Fell as she will keep the ball rolling to Emily Graham as she gets it to the back of the net. Not even 2 minutes into the game. And a few minutes later, Graham does a little give and go action with Addie Ferguson as Graham would score her 2nd of the night. And what comes around goes around. Ferguson scoring and West Salem winning as the Panthers advance handily. And checking in on boys tennis over in Madison, just 2 area competitors remain. Aquinas' Anderson Fortney won his first match 6-2, 6-0, and his second one 6-0, 6-3. He'll play tomorrow at 10:45. And Kyle Haley of West Salem got a bye thanks to his number 2 seed. He'll begin his state run tomorrow at noon, and best of luck to those 2 tomorrow. All right, that'll do for sports. Emily's back with more news after this.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Get Grandma's home-style meatloaf with mashed potatoes, gravy, and corn for $18.99, as well as mixers for $4.50. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
Now's the time to enjoy huge savings on outdoor furniture from Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. From patio dining sets to sofas and chairs, they're all reduced to clearance prices. At Drury's, we have an eco-friendly mindset that's reflected in everything we sell. Environmentally friendly materials are important to us. And you'll be choosing from Homecrest and other quality brands, furniture that's designed to last. the outdoor clearance event. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Family owned for 100 years.
My wife urged me to get my ears checked, and I've done, like most people, everything possible to probably damage them. It's an easy process. It's an easy thing to do. It's free. Come in and get it checked. Mine is not perfect, but at least I know that I have to be a little more careful. You know, they've been doing this a long time, and they know what they're doing. So to have this available to us locally here, oh, they're fantastic. I would highly recommend them.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
Ryan wants to get every new device that's smart. I'm wondering, how can the internet handle all of this?
We have Spectrum Internet. We use it for everything. Homework, remote work from home, doing research for trips.
Spectrum Internet allows us to do things faster and more conveniently.
I feel like that's a win-win for everybody.
Fast, reliable internet starting at $30 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected.
Experience the thrill of gaming at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin. Whether you're a slots enthusiast or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Enjoy delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more memories and adventure to your visit at any one of our 6 locations. And coming soon to Beloit. More of our amazing gaming options, amenities, and outstanding service you can count on. Find your fun today at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Get Grandma's home-style meatloaf with mashed potatoes, gravy, and corn for $18.99, as well as mixers for $4.50. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
A dancing burglary suspect was caught on camera busting a move before police say they busted into a school and stole some valuable property. Surveillance video shows the man pull up outside a school in Australia and begin dancing in the parking lot. The suspect's smooth moves go on for quite some time before police say he then scaled a fence and broke into the school, making off with 3 laptops and a projector worth more than $5,000. And I suspect he danced all the way to jail once he got caught. We'll have another look at tonight's forecast right after the break.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Furnish your home with the Forest at Black River Furniture Outlet, Wisconsin's best priced furniture store. Browse cozy Amish rockers, customizable easy sofas made in Wisconsin, and stunning handmade dining sets in hickory, walnut, aspen, and barnwood. Shop pantries, counter bars, gun cabinets, and more. Style your space this season with our cabin rug collection, multiple sizes available. Swing by the bed shed for rustic bedroom sets, bunk beds, and Amish-made office furniture. Family and veteran owned. Visit Black River Furniture Outlet this summer.
Jolivet Family Farms, known for farm fresh fruit and vegetables, but featuring so much more. Come see all that we have. Homemade bakery, large selection of locally produced honey, gourmet popcorn, craft beer, wine, and cheese, meat and seafood, arts and crafts, and so much more. There is no substitute for homegrown freshness. Open daily year-round. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
You may not realize it, but Boyers
and Pleasning have a lot in common.
We used to be neighbors at West and South Avenue.
Then we moved south to Ward Avenue.
And we moved north to George and Gillette. But we still have a lot in common, like comfort.
Like the comfort of a Pleasning taco.
The comfort of a Boyers sofa.
Pleasning chili.
A Boyers love seat.
Pleasning rubs.
The ultimate in comfort. A Boyers recliner.
And a Pleasning Bloody Mary.
Today's the day.
Today's the day.
Today's the day. And today's the day.
Are you ready for National Fudge Day? Celebrate it with Valley Fudge and Candy. There is something for everyone.
I never knew fudge could be so dandy. Pop in to Valley Fudge and Candy.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
All right, much cooler for tomorrow. In fact, some areas further to Prairie du Chien won't see too much of a drop, but if you're up to Rusk County, it's back to the 60s, and then we do have showers, not all-day type rain, but it will be cooler. Now, as we go towards Saturday, we obviously have the track, but we also have dairy breakfast going on. The morning should be fine, a few showers in the afternoon. The wettest period looks to be late Saturday night or probably early Sunday when a cold front comes through, and that provides showers and thunderstorms. But note the temperature on Monday. Many areas may not reach 60, so it's going to be a little cool, but we will get back to the mid-80s.
Eventually, at the end of next week.
I like hearing no rain until late Saturday night for the most part. Maybe a little bit of a drizzle, but we can
so far, even the rain tomorrow is going to be very light. It's not anything significant, too.
Good.
Okay, sounds good. Well, that does it for us tonight at 10. We'll see you tomorrow.